Okay, hi teacher, we are group number 6, and in this case we are going to explain a little bit about the New World Order. So let's start. First of all, we can mention that the New World Order begins with the President Woodrow Wilson after the First World War. So who was this president? He was the president from United States in that time. So secondly, we have that in the 20th century, after the first, second, and third wars, the international community focused on the reconstruction of a new world order. Basically, the new world order is is um is when different states or different countries had a better relationship between them. They had agreements and they tried to avoid new problems. And in the next important aspect, we can say that in the hands of this president, Woodrow Wilson, and the other characters of that time, they create a new world order in which several states, as I said before, several states together are governed in order to maintain a good relationship with each other.
On the other hand, Woodrow Wilson had two ideas. The first, to improve the international cooperation of collective security systems, whose objective is the simultaneous protection of several workers exposed to a certain risk. The second, a source of political legitimacy for the states based on their national identity and the moral value of the current regiments. Next. After World War II, a new world order was created that compared to Wilson has to facet Stalin and Roosevelt, who had different political and economic ideologies, affect the world. In this case, Stalin established communist regiments in Eastern Europe and encouraged them in other countries, while Roosevelt was held together by the force of his charismatic personality, his willpower, and his control of the government. This practical approach dominated politics for much of the post-war era. Therefore, defining ideology of American society was called American liberalism. On the other hand, the New World Order has one of peace treatment that is based on the fear of a nuclear cataclysm.
Okay, so one important character in this New World Order was Mikhail Gorbachev, who delivered a speech on December in '88, which advanced and makes it much more homogeneous and cooperative systems, which consist in the exportation and importation of some materials of any kind of country. Okay, so in this way, we can say that they gave more power to some specific countries such as USA's or USSR in that decades. Okay, so finally, to make a conclusion, the notion of order somehow implies authority, while the concept of governance is based more in legitimacy and participation. We can say that the New World Order is divided by capitalism and communism. Thank you.